Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how, like, why would these states get involved with the sports? Like, why do they have to? Why is New Jersey going to have to give the NBA a piece of this, or the NFL, or any of these
Because
other leagues?
There's nothing worse than if there's any lack of integrity or the integrity is questioned, because then that creates problems not only for the league but also legally for the states. That you don't want, it's like whenever people question the lottery sales go down. Whenever there's a lottery scandal, there's a problem. And so, the integrity fee is about all the investment that's required to make sure that no matter what type of bets that are made, the integrity is always going to be there, and somebody's going to be monitoring it. And particularly, again, since there's not a federal law, you've got to monitor it across all states. Because you're going to get, you see this with stock markets, you see this with high frequency trading, you see it even with, cryptocurrency trading. People will arbitrage the difference in odds between different states if each state creates its own odds or uses sports books differently. There's so many impacts of technology that the leagues are going to have to get involved to maintain the integrity.
What about in college athletics, certainly football and basketball, March Madness? How do we not have it trickle down to the athletes and they're going to want it? I mean, the amount of money that's already there, and now even more money going to be funneled in here.
Well, there's two different questions there. One is, do you pay athletes? I've been one of the people that say you don't, because if you pay somebody, if you hire them, you also need the opportunity to fire them. And, but that's a topic for another day. The bigger problem is the integrity aspect. Like we talked about the integrity fee for the NBA and other professional sports to make sure that there's no fixing, there's no issues, there's not another Tim Donaghy type scenario. Well, that's 1,000 times tougher at the college level. And so, it's going to be really, really difficult to make sure that kid at a community college who's, that the line just moved 2 points and had 20,000 bet on it, isn't shaving off 5 points at the end of a game. That's going to be hard. That's the biggest challenge. And so even though I know the NCAA was a proponent of legalizing gambling, I think there's going to have to be some really stringent rules. And, my personal preference, at least now, not having done a lot of study of it, is that there not be allowed betting on individual games, because I think that can lead to point shaving, and that can be a problem.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.